welcome back to SaltyBet, everybody. It's been a while. I streamed it a lot, very frequently, and then I fell off, for real. And it's kind of early, kind of an early stream. Last night we had a late night stream, this morning we're having an early morning stream. I mean, it's 11 a.m. for me, but... And that's what, like 2 p.m. for you East Coasters? Any Brits here? Anyway, we got some lovely art here that is from Pastor Phil Willem. Excuse me. I believe this is depicting the conquest of Fatter Albert in a previous stream over, it looks like Cody from Final Fight. I honestly don't remember. Oh shit, no. Okay, the song ended and it's in a playlist and autoplay is on, but it did not go to the next song, which is the Men in Black Season 1 intro HD. But I'm glad it didn't do that. I'm sorry, 1 second. Excuse me. Fake Final Fight fan. Is that not Cody? I mean, who is that? Anyway. Welcome back to SaltyBet. I just had a few games. There was Penny's Big Breakaway I got very distracted with, and Window Kill. And now we can get back to doing this. Like this and Silent Hill 2 and reviews are what I'm going to try to wrap up soon. We just had a little splurge on some indie games. And I also kind of figured, and I'm not trying to clout chase or do anything trashy upon the death of a beloved pop culture figure, but recently, unexpectedly to the public, legendary mangaka Akira Toriyama passed away at the tender age of 68, which is tragic. And I figured, well, SaltyBet is like the most Dragon Ball Z or Akira Toriyama's work adjacent thing that I stream, so we might as well, let's do some bets. And, you know, for the big man himself, we'll bet on DBZ, as I very rarely do. But as someone in chat said, I suppose we can bet on DBZ for just a bit. Anyway, thank you for your lovely art, Pastor Phil Willem. Fatter Albert is looking down on you in happiness. Looking down on you, I don't know why I said that. Okay, we just missed this penguin fight. I've seen this penguin character before. Did it just freeze? Did the game just freeze the instant I fucking... Okay, never mind. That was just a weird bugged out victory animation, I think. So yeah, oh, bad box art Mega Man. Awesome. Also, the song just changed super abruptly. Alright, it's been a while since I streamed this, so little explanation. This is a stream that is running 24/7, that is running a version of Mugen, which is a make-your-own fighting game character engine that has hundreds, if not thousands, of characters. Look at this fucking amazing stage, too. We're gonna bet on bad box art Mega Man for sure. We're betting imaginary money, this is not real money, and you'll see. If you haven't seen this before, you'll pick up on all the little things, all the little nuances of SaltyBet. Yeah, so this is my new record, by the way. We might, today, if I do, why is the timer not counting down? Everything's bugging out. I think it will just, I've seen it do this before, and I think it's just invisibly counting down. I'm not sure, though. So, off stream I did some betting between the last stream and now, and I actually haven't played SaltyBet in like a few weeks. Yeah, there it goes. But my most recent bet was a few weeks ago, and it was Reggie Scator showed up again, and I bet like 100,000 on him, and the odds were not at all in his favor, but he clutched out a win and won me like $500,000, so... That's why this is my new, I think, highest amount of salt I've ever had. And looks like Bad Box Art Mega Man is cooking right now. Holy shit. Rejected Spy Kids 3D design. I'm sorry, guys, I gotta blow my nose again. One moment. Bad box art. Mega Man got the nooch. What does that mean? Neutral? Neutch. The nooch. I played the, hey look, new record for me. Hugo, DC. Okay. We played, I was talking about this in the last stream, that me and Isabel played the Princess Peach Showtime demo, and there's these little, like, new kind of, like, toad-esque creatures that are just, like, a toad body with a wiggler head stapled onto them, basically, and they're called Theats. Theats. Look at this Aaron Hansen-looking motherfucker. Theats. Or, like, Theats or something. Okay, Hugo's from the same thing that, like, Dios is from. Isn't there a guy called Dios that shows up a lot? I don't know what property that is. Theats. Theats. Like theater, yeah. Oh man, I mean these, I'm gonna go Kamen Rider. I'm just gonna do little, no, let's not do a little modest bet actually. Let's do a decent sized bet. The guys from whatever property that is that Hugo's from have been known to pull wins out of their asses, though. I think some of them heal, maybe? No, I don't. I think I'm thinking of a different guy, actually. Why are you saying it with an F? I have super clearly enunciated with a TH sound every single time I said the word. That is your own brain. Look at this fucking shit at the fire truck. You got the fire hose! Oh my god. Please let this just continue to happen. Oh, but look, Hugo's pulling out some random damage. And Truck-kun is here to send Hugo off to his own little isekai. Like, seriously, I knew people were gonna be like, oh, feet? Oh, you said feet. I said feet every single time. Oh, look, but Hugo's got that damage. An upset very well could happen here. No. Oh, it's over, bros. Round 3. Should have bet Hugo. What is Hugo from? Does anybody know? I see. Maybe you should attend enunciation lessons. I enunciate so fucking clearly, I'm not gonna be having this. How do you say feats? More T-H-Y. There's not a way. Tahits? Do you guys want me to say Tahits? Want me to just do it wrong? Yeah, go enunciate some bitches. Ooh, it's actually super fucking close because all Hugo needs is a couple of hits. Okay, nice. Crushed his dreams with the fire truck. That is so funny. These Kamen Rider characters are always such jank bullshit. That was one of the funniest ones I've seen so far. Kaede. Surely not Kaede from Danganronpa V3, right? That would be funny, though. I know I've seen Monokuma show up on here, but I don't think I've ever seen any other Danganronpa characters on here. I guess no, the Blackened was a character. Actually. No, this is not. Oh my god, look at Aokin, though. Holy shit, he's awesome. He is abso-fucking-lutely going to lose. I'm betting a lot of money on him. When it's two of these, like, sweaty, try-hard, like, pretty anime girl-looking bitches. Okay, it's this, like, okay, this, like, sweat lord here and the assist. The, like, child assist. Yeah, no. Like, it's over for him, but we're gonna bet on the dream. Is her skirt transparent? Yeah, probably. What game is he from? What is this, like, stuff that's showing up? I know you guys probably already know this, but I so fucking hate these. Like, I wish in my ideal world I would just delete all the most like generic like anime characters off of SaltyBet and just have the funny or cool ones, you know? Because there's just so much shit like this, and I know it's all down to personal preference. I know there are some people who are looking at this and being like, wow, this is the coolest and most original, awesome thing I've ever seen. I have nothing but resentment for them in my heart, and I can't pretend otherwise. These, like, self-important epic anime characters. You know, booba optional. Booba sometimes included. He's so fucked. Okay, get it over with quick. Did the other girl even, like, do anything? She, like, got changed into some cringe, like, suit skirt and then just stood there the whole time. Worm. Oh my god, Worm. I think I know Worm. I have a couple mental images in my head for who Worm might be. And Silk Hat Baron, is that the guy from, Sailor Moon? Yeah! Oh, hell yeah. No, Silk Hat Baron is not the Sailor Moon guy. He's a totally different dude. We're betting Worm, baby. We're betting Worm. Can I say, this is like the ultimate, like, current contrarian statement. I have no desire to watch Dune 2. And I keep looking at clips of it online just to, like, be like, okay, everybody's talking about this. Are you sure? Like, keep watching clips and maybe something will spark my interest in it. And it just doesn't. I kind of, like, all these, like, big, like, IMAX, like, you've gotta experience it in the IMAX. It's like sensory overload, those kinds of movies, for me. Where I'm just like, I can't even, like, think about what's happening in the film. Look at his fucking tie. It's like I can't even, like, process or, like, think about what's happening in a lot of these, like, big, like, IMAX core movies. And I kind of resent the, like, media that can only be properly viewed in a giant, expensive theater. You know? I saw the first Dune. And I've seen the David Lynch Dune. Nice, hell yeah, Worm. That fucking worm that I hate. So it's going to be kind of a short stream today. I might actually dip before we get to the next tournament, which is in 19 matches. We'll see, though. It might be kind of lame. We might see part of the tournament. We'll see. Yeah, the modern Dune is kind of, like, plain, and I do... of course, the David Lynch Dune, nice upset. Hell yeah, brother. Worm never fails ya. See, that was a great matchup. A fucking weird 3D worm versus a guy with a top hat who punches you with his tie. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. The David Lynch one, of course, has a lot of character and uniqueness to it that is very appreciable. Whereas the modern one is, like, very competently made. There are parts that look very, very beautiful, of course. But it's just kind of like, oh hey, Valdol. Shin Valdol. It kind of just, like, rolled off of me, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what arc is from, but I think we're gonna have to go Red Earth Loyalty, even though this guy, he usually sucks. By the way, new top score currently, 6,259,352 bucks. This is the second form of the final boss of Red Earth, who is kind of a pain in the ass. I think he actually was not as much of a pain in the ass as the penultimate fight in that game, though, with the big guy with, like, the big stone sword. That guy sucked. I love all his little wiggly weird arms. Oh, I can already tell he's gonna get fucking bodied. Look at this shit. Did this guy start off with meter? How is he allowed to do that? This is S tier. Is he from, what is he from? Terranigma. Huh. Well, he's beating Valdal's ass. Valdal has not scored a single hit. God damn. Nice fucking, like, Castlevania spells, dude. This is an awesome song.
I am Space Ghost.
Oh. Neat. Yeah, Valdal's completely fucked. Oh, hell yeah. This is ending 2, I think, from Third Strike. Third Strike has 2 different ending themes for story mode endings. Good God, this is so dull. There's one that's kind of like this, like, fast-paced, like, badass ending, and then there's, like, the soulful, lamentation ending song. Oh, nice, he did a move! Oh my God, Valdal did a move! He did the fucking, like, mailing, or not mailing, Isenko, swords coming out of the ground move. Hey, Art, can you keep just sitting there and getting hit, please? Thank you. No, don't do your other Castlevania spells, no. Oh, what a bitch. Imagine making that move and putting it on a character in a fighting game and being like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, ending 2. God, I'm good. Holy shit. Okay, Orochi Yamazaki. I believe this is going to be... Yamazaki's like the big sort of like thug-looking guy with the crazy expression, right? But it's gonna be like an Orochi version of him. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck Rekka is. Look at him. That is his tongue is... That is the definition of a lolling tongue. It is lolling around in his mouth. That's a word you don't get to use a lot. Lolling. Nothing to do with laughing out loud. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again, I'm sorry. My nose is going nuts. To anybody who wants a Shu update, he's sleeping right now. It's definitely, this is right around the time actually that he falls asleep. He went to bed a couple hours ago. Last night he was going on the wheel so hard. Like, oh my God, it was so loud. It wasn't like so loud, but it was just like so persistently happening. I was actually having difficulty sleeping. We might have to figure out some kind of solution to, like, we put the weight on top of his cage to make it rattle a little less, but the doors rattle. I might need to fucking, like, stick gum in the doors every night to make sure they don't rattle like that, because it really does make it hard to sleep. I don't know. How long do chinchillas sleep if they're healthy? Oh man, that was close. He goes to sleep at about, like, 9 or 10 a.m. and wakes up around 9 or 10 p.m. usually. Maybe sleeps for maybe like 11 to 12 hours. But I'm happy for him. Listen, I'm thrilled that he is getting some good exercise in. And I'm just so glad that he likes the wheel. We were so worried that, oh nice. We were so worried that all this kerfuffle was gonna happen. The wheel that cost a bunch, and then we had a bunch of problems shipping it here. And we were worried that he just wasn't gonna like it in the end. So it's really nice that he seems to enjoy it. Man, so Orochi's got, this Yamazaki edit has got, really high damage if he gets in, but he needs to get in. I don't even know if it's an edit. Is Orochi Yamazaki an official King of Fighters character? Because I mean, the sprite looks legit, and it looks different from his normal sprite. King Getamon versus Tokiko on Osaka Tower. Oh, CVS 2. Lovely. He also, when he first got the wheel, he tried walking on top of it. At one point, he was just like, huh? And he did not fall and eat shit. He has not once eaten shit. Oh my god. This guy, I feel like we've seen this goofy-ass motherfucker before. Pretty sure canonically Yamazaki can't even get Orochified. He's too crazy for it. We're gonna go for Kingetamon. He's like a goofy, like, lion guy. Or I think he's actually literally a goofy, like goofy. Sure, let's go with that. Is this a new record of money? I don't know. Who cares? I feel like low-key my goal over the course of this season is to get 10 million. And then we can just start going bonkers with the bets. Like, I want to get to 10 million, ideally, this might not happen, and then just have a whole stream where it's like nothing but 100,000 bets. I'm not really liking our odds right now. Kingetamon is extremely slow, but has high damage, and this other character doesn't seem to know how to block. Okay, hey, look. He's a Digimon? Okay. Digimon's so funny to me. I feel like I've heard it back and forth like a billion times on whether Digimon came before Pokemon or not. I feel like I thought for a while that it was like, oh, actually, did you know Digimon actually came out and existed before Pokemon? And then I think I remember, like, looking it up and figuring out that actually that was not true or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Digimon, like, Isabel's a big Digimon fan, or a you know, medium Digimon fan. And, the design of the creatures, and I know it's like, to those of us who have grown up in a culture mostly dominated by Pokemon, of course, the Digimon are gonna seem weird, but the Digimon are so weird. The fact that they're monsters, but some of them are just people. Some of them, I know people joke about, like, oh, Mr. Mime and Jinx are just people, you know, and there's some dumb Pokemon designs too. But, like, it feels very strange that a lot of Digimon designs are just, like, humanoid. Something about that has always rubbed me the wrong way. Hey, we won. Wikipedia notes it was intended as the masculine counterpart to Tamagotchi. Jeez. Oh, hell yeah, Durian. Shin Marie. I actually don't think I recognize this sprite. Listen, we're gonna... The odds say 51 versus 44, but this, like, maid bitch with the wind whistling around her ankles, you know she's powerful, right? I mean, this is SaltyBet. I want to say that she's, like, an edit of one of the maid characters from Melty Blood, but I don't think she is. Yeah, both of them are standing fucking rock steady. Let's go Durian, though. These Baki, these, like, jank 3D Baki characters, tend to be pretty reliable. Wow. Holy shit, that was a good combo. Oh, hey, Cammy. And some other characters that I do not recognize, one of which looks a lot like Cammy. I just realized this is like a floating aircraft carrier. This is basically the OSI floating airbase from the Venture Brothers. I have never edited a character, no. It feels like a waste, and like that's something you only do if you like really like want to make money on SaltyBet above all else and like only exist on this website. I don't know. Because you can, like, pay, like, 1 million salt to, like, buff or nerf a character of your choosing. And, these combos are so clean. Look at him. He's just looping her ass. This is bad, actually. This is real bad. No. Car? She missed twice? Why did he go below the screen? Dude, just hit her. Dude, please just loop her again. Please. He's glitched out. He's glitched out. He janked underneath the ground and now he's like unable to fucking live. Oh, never mind. He won. Hell yeah. This is S.H.I.E.L.D. from Marvel Comics. I understand. Okay. Are we done? Can we move on? He's like singing something and then he got interrupted by Captain Jack. Does he have a flask meter? He's got like an alcohol meter. Fucking Captain Jack. Captain Jack, Captain Jack. That's amazing. This is an artist who makes a lot of EDM music. I know a ton of his music is in DDR. I don't know if it's made for DDR or what. But iconic DDR musician. Awesome. I can just imagine someone grabbing the bar. Oh, is this an Eva? I'm assuming? Yeah, Angel. Oh, I'm jamming right now. We're gonna bet on this thing even though its win rate is quite low and it's in B tier. And it's against a fucking Gundam with a solid win rate. I'm just listening. I'm just enjoying this song. Go left, go right, go left. I hope that the mapping of the DDR track does left, right there, right? There's one, is it like the YMCA? There's one Captain Jack song where you have to like gallop. It like forces you to gallop like a horse. Does anybody know the one I'm talking about? Some random version of DDR. I've seen, so these Eva characters are, I think, all made by the same person where they have this like weird meter in the corner. And they're usually kind of brain dead, but have really high damage output. Classic SaltyBet, like potato AI. So look at that, hell yeah. That's good shit right there. Flip, right, flip. The military step. I need to watch Evangelion, I don't know. I should have watched it ages ago, surely. Isabel and I watch stuff together, but I feel like Isabel prefers stuff that's a little lighter than Evangelion. I feel like I just know by reputation that Evangelion is quite, it gets intense, you know, and sort of depressing at times. That's just the reputation I've heard, though. I don't have high hopes for this round, frankly. I think it's gonna go to game 3. Unless he gets a real clutch grab. Nope. Yep. Round 3, here we come. Hey, oh, Captain Jack. And I tell a lie, I actually have seen one of the Eva movies, which I know are sort of debated whether or not they are a valid way to watch it. It's over, by the way. No way this guy brings it back, and he just whiffed his grab. No, it's over. That first round was a total fluke. Ba-dee-da-do, ba-dee-da-do. Oh shit. T-Hawk versus Deltarune King. Finally, a good match. Because, right, aren't there, like, movies that, like, compress the plot of Eva down to be, like, more digestible? Isn't that what, like, my friend Lucas made me watch one, or had me watch one. I think it was just the first one. Okay. Damn. There's always been something very horny to me about Deltarune King's design. Anyone else, get what I mean? Very, like, internet horny, you know, specifically. It's the tongue and, like, the chest mouth, you know? Yeah, I know. The second that I say that, all of a sudden there's a bunch of fucking nuns in my chat. Everyone becomes puritanical the second, but then when I say, no, yeah, It's like chat is like the horniest thing of all time until I say that something looks horny. And then, of course, now... Oh, good heavens! Blasphemer! T-Hawk is winning, and I should have expected this. It's like, I'm not even horny for this guy, I just acknowledge that it is a slightly horny character design. Deltarune King, not really my type. He got destroyed. Mint versus Mr. Big. Mr. Big from, Narc? That Mr. Big? Because we're betting big on Mr. Big if it's Narc Mr. Big. No. I don't recognize him. Peter? What the fuck is this background? I don't know. Let's do a small bet on Mr. Big. How about that? He's a King of Fighters character? Okay. Oh, they removed, didn't they? So everybody's been freaking out about Fortnite. It's impossible to not hear about Fortnite on Twitter. It's like if you're on gaming Twitter, there's gonna be a fuck ton of people talking about goddamn Fortnite. It's so annoying. People are like, oh, is Quagmire gonna be in season 11, the 20, 100, 6,000 million? Yeah, this is the only good live service game. Oh man, there's gonna be a huge upset, isn't there? This little bitch. He's pathetic. Mr. Big is pathetic. He's got, I believe the weapon that he is wielding are called Eskrima, by the way. Because they'll make you scream! I remember my Taekwondo instructor, snapping one of those in half by slamming it on the ground in front of us. There was one day like, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I know that might not be something that many of you are willing to believe, but it is true. Took Taekwondo lessons for quite some time in my teen to young adult years. And, my instructor was this guy called Mr. West. Mr. West! Oh no, Mr. Big, please. The squeaky hammers are so funny. It was called, like, I think, like, West Family Martial Arts or something like that. And, our instructor, he was this guy who legitimately, like, really knew his shit. Because I feel like a lot of times when you take these, like, martial arts classes, sometimes it's just kind of by some guy who just, like, barely knows what he's doing. But this guy, it seemed like he actually, you know, gave a shit about Taekwondo, had a history, like, studying it, and, like, was really, really experienced. There's this great fucking picture of him. Hell yeah, Mr. Big. There's this great picture of him smashing through, like, 12 bricks with his hand, which is amazing. It's just, like... And he's, like, screaming while he does it. His face is, like, beet red. But he was a great instructor, and he was an extremely kind man, but he could be a little intense at times, you know? He had a policy where he, if you... Oh god, it's this map. I'm going with Jabbin' Jim with 15% win rate. Fuck yeah, dude. He's gonna lose so hard. 15% win rate in B tier. Oh my god. Yes. Gay Bona, let's go away. Hell yeah. It wouldn't be a SaltyBet season without Gay Bona. Hell yeah. Genuinely such a bop of a song, and also it kind of sounds like they're saying Gay Bona. Daytona! I saw that picture when I went to Taekwondo when I was younger, I'm pretty sure. That's strange. Could be true. Anyway. Oh yeah, he's getting destroyed. So my Taekwondo instructor had this policy where it was like, whenever you were going up a, like, sort of rank, because it's like, you know, you start off as a white belt and then you become like a yellow belt and so on and so forth. And whenever you went up a rank, there was like a little bit, there was a form, there was like paperwork that you had to do that like signified that you've gone up this rank. And if you lost the paperwork, he was like, okay, I'll print out another one, but you have to do 100 push-ups in my office if you lose it. Because he was just so, I think just in the past, people had lost this form so frequently that he was just like, I'm not having it, and there's gonna be this threat of having to do 100 push-ups in my office if you lose the form. So, damn. Jobbin' Jim, more like. Oh my god, he got demoted too. He got demoted to P tier. That's so embarrassing. That was his 16th, or that was his 15th loss in a row. Holy shit, old Goku. I love old Goku so much, and we're gonna bet like 100k on him. Hell yeah. Old Goku's, I believe, is in a wheelchair. I could be wrong. Let's do like 104,636 on him. Oh, hell yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. We gotta go DBZ loyalty, just for today. And I actually did lose a form, and I did have to do 100 push-ups in his office at one point, and those push-ups were pretty fucking sloppy by the end, I tell you what. Pathetic, even. God, this music. It's so good. So good. But then there was another day, there was just one day in Taekwondo class. Like, he wasn't, like... This is gonna make it sound like he was like a wicked abusive teacher, but genuinely, like, he was very kind, very, very, like, you know, he was gentle, especially, you know, with the kids. There were, like, younger people in the class, and he was very, very... He made sure that he was not ever overstepping any sort of, like, boundary or anything, like, pushing them too hard. Oh, old Goku, I'm so sorry, man, you're gonna get bodied. But he, oh, hell yeah. There was one day that we went into class, and and he was like, okay, today I've just decided we're gonna do exercises and stretches until we are all basically nearly dead. Oh no, old Goku, he can't see so good, he missed. Oh no, that's terrible. But he basically, like, one day it was just like we were doing these, like, stretches all day, and it was, like, extremely grueling, and I was like, was he in, like, a bad mood that day or something? And at one point he said he had his, like, eskrima, which is, like, just a stick, basically. It's like a really thick, like, hard wooden stick. And he was like, yeah, my old instructor, when we would do this stretch, he would make sure our foot was far back enough by smacking the eskrima on the ground really hard if our foot was not, like, in the right place. And he did it to, like, demonstrate, and he snapped it in half. And I was just like, damn, he's got, like, some rage in him today. I was like, what the fuck happened, Master West? Like, huh? Okay, Dan, SVC Chaos, and Kid Buu. We gotta go Kid Buu. That's another DBZ character, right? Yeah. Let's go Kid Buu. Let's go Kid Buu. I would normally vote against a fucking SVC character anyway, because they're cursed looking. So that was a day that I became very scared of my Taekwondo instructor, was when he snapped this, like, really hard, like, thick wooden stick on, like, a foam mat, too. Like, he hit it that hard. That was a weird day. That was a weird day in Taekwondo class. Yeah, they're both pink. So I know very little about Dragon Ball lore, but I think actually the little bit of DBZ that I did watch, I think was the Boo saga, if I remember correctly. But is Kid Boo different from Boo? This music. Oh my god, he ate him. He's the original form of Boo. Okay. Boo has a bunch of forms. Oh, he's doing the big taunt. It's an actual attack? Oh man, Kid Boo's getting decked on. Oh no. Kid Boo is Boo without anyone absorbed. Oh, he like eats people and gains their power? That's based. Not looking too good for Kid Boo, frankly. Even if he clutches out this round somehow, I don't see him taking two. Oh, you eat him and then you like mash buttons. That did no damage. That literally didn't do any damage to Dan. Okay, he did clutch out one round. There's a tiny bit of hope, but I don't have... my hopes are not high. Majin Buu was him absorbing a Majin, okay. I'll take your word for it. Oh my god, I looked away and both of them are almost dead. That does so little damage. Like, what the fuck? Does that, like, give him a buff or something? Does he get, like, an install off of that? Nice! Holy shit, he clutched it out. Hell yeah. I'm happy to be wrong. Hey, always bet DBZ, you know what I mean? It heals him? It kinda heals him? Oh, I didn't notice that. Pororo. Is that the penguin from Disgaea? Hey, Disgaea! I'll say that every time, fuck you. The fuck is an install? To my understanding, an install is just a move that, that buffs your character. So like, oh no, Pororo's this guy. Pororo has a bunch of forms. Just like Boo. Let's go with Pororo, I don't know. An install is basically a move that buffs your character. So like in Third Strike, for instance, Makoto has a super that if she uses it, her skin like turns this like bright red and she like moves faster and does higher damage for a little bit. I think that's what an install is. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm not super well versed on fighting game lingo, but think Wario Man from the Brawl Final Smash, I guess? Or like Joker has his persona. So Pororo, if Pororo gets hit a certain amount, I think he transforms into... He has like 3 phases, basically. It's like a boss. Like a boss. It's looking like he's not even gonna need those other forms, though. Oh my god. Wait a second. Wait a second, the damage. The damage, okay. I think Pororo only goes to his second phase if the opponent like takes a round, though. I feel like Pororo's a classic. We've seen him in the past. Hell yeah. Shows up in exhibitions from time to time to like kind of bait people. Even though his high win rate kind of gives it away. Hey look, Gohan Salt Money fucking wailed on that. Yawn! Voltorb. Voltorb? Taekwondo instructor ever go into his second phase? No, he got wicked pissed at me once, though. Not, like, super pissed, but he gave me, like, a stern fucking talking to at one point. Because it was, like, I was at the point where I was at, like, the top of, like, I was, like, the oldest in the class that was, like, mostly children. I was, like, probably, like, 14 or something. I was just about to age out into the class for adults instead. And we would do sparring where we would put on this, like, foam protective equipment. And, let's do a small bet on Voltorb just for kicks. I don't know. Fuck Johan. We would do sparring, and there was one time... I think actually we had these like foam swords that we would fight with, and there was one time that there was a kid that was like on the ground. He like fell over, and in retrospect I feel of course awful about this. There's this kid that like fell over on the ground, and I was just sort of like bonking him with the sword while he was on the ground, just as like a little joke. Like I wasn't hitting him hard. I wasn't, like, being, like, cruel, but what I didn't realize is the kid was on the ground crying. Like, he was literally crying. And then I was sitting here bonking him with this foam sword while he was on the ground. And Master West, like, pulled me aside and he was like, I am going to make this crystal fucking clear. You do not hit somebody while they are on the ground. Ever. 100%. You will never do that again. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I just didn't get it. I didn't understand the severity of the situation. And of course I felt like an ass. And of course I still feel like an ass for doing that. But like, and like really, I was not like wailing on this guy while they were on the ground. I was just like joking around a little bit. But, oh man, I felt like shit after that. So that was Master West's second phase right there. And you know the worst part is, I think, by the way, Mai Shiranui, did you guys see that trailer for some, like, mobile game where she shows up halfway through the trailer? That shit was awesome. These are both 30% win rate in P tier? What? We're gonna go Kung Fu Man. So, we had these, like, foam swords, right? I had one that I had brought from home, because I just had this, like, foam play sword that was literally just, like, a piece of PVC pipe with a, what do you call those? Like a swimming noodle, a floating, like, swimming noodle, fitted around it. So it was just, like, a big, like, cylinder of foam, right? And everybody else had these, like, different... He turns naked and his face, his crotch turns into his face? What? His clothes are just disappearing for half of his normals. This is awesome. But I had my own, like, custom, like, pool noodle PVC pipe sword while I was doing this. And it was, like, wrapped in duct tape. And, so I felt especially bad, because here I am, this fucking sweat lord who brought in his own foam sword, hitting a kid on the ground while he was down. Oh my god. It's just like the moment where, I was dancing Gangnam Style while dressed as Slender Man when answering the door on Halloween in like 2013, and a kid started crying and I couldn't see or hear. I couldn't see him through the Slender Man mask and I couldn't hear him over Gangnam Style, so I just kept dancing Gangnam Style on the crying child. I know I've told that story before. Those are probably combined some of the worst moments of my entire fucking life. Okay, Super Boo also absorbed Piccolo, Gotenks, and Gohan, gaining their ability and, for some reason, clothes. Finally, when the people he absorbed and Majin Buu were expelled from Super Boo's body, he reverted back to Kid Buu, his original form. But that's not all. While Goku destroyed KB with a spirit bomb, Goku wished to meet Buu again, and so he reincarnated into UUB, an Indian child, Oob. In GT, he fuses with Majin Buu, becoming Majoob. Oh shit, now here's a matchup, baby. No, the Gangnam Style story is objectively fucking hilarious. We gotta go with Nissan. Let's vote big. I like the look of Evil Talon too. He's a neat looking guy, but is he from the same thing as isn't there a character called like Hollywood or something like that that's like a sexy lady who has like a similar sprite style? This song is awesome. I believe Nissan just like runs into you and juggles you, if memory serves. Okay. Yeah, it just like drifts on you. Oh, it's not looking too good for Nissan actually. Holy shit. Might be a kind of huge upset. A lot of times Nissan, I think, just juggles people over and over again infinitely, but look at this. It's getting bodied. Oh, we're gonna lose so much money here. This is sad. Yeah, this shit. Where it just like bounces on top of your head over and over again. Come on, don't get grabbed. Yes, it's in the corner. Just bounce. You bounce as long as you need to. Bounce until the round's over. This is that shit. This is that good shit. Awesome. Yeah, I know it's like a niche nerd subculture, but like, you could get me to care about cars so much more if you made them look like Initial D, like 90s ass cars. Elon Muskrat should really get to work on that. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Was that the guy from like Full Metal Alchemist? Oh, that's awesome. And hey, Akira. And Terminator 2. Awesome. Sure, I'll fucking take it. We did not even make a lot of money. McChris. McDonald's versus Natural Miku. Is this the one that's kind of like 3D looking? Like, is McChris from like MC Kids? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is the 3D-ish looking one. This guy's such a fucking twink. You know what? I'm gonna be a Grinch and go anti-Miku loyalty. You know, and I don't know if I've ever really voiced this opinion because I just know that everyone would hate me for it, right? But I don't understand. I don't understand Miku. I don't. It's not even that I dislike Miku. I just don't get it. Like, is it always felt like a joke. Miku felt like a joke, but then I always get that nowadays sort of get this impression that people genuinely love this character. And I don't understand because where's the character? What, like, it just seems like she's just like average anime girl design. I know she's a Vocaloid. I know the history of the character. But it seems like she's just like pop idol anime girl that looks like every other pop idol anime girl. I don't know what's so special about her. I kind of think people in the similar sense to like Toho characters, people love like a cute anime girl that they can just project any personality they want onto, you know? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand the obsession with characters that don't have a character. Oh shit. This is not gonna help you out, Chris. I'm sorry. Oh, wait? What the fuck? Okay, nope, I guess it worked. I mean, it's hard not to feel resentment, an amount of resentment toward Miku for just being, like, the favorite child of all internet artists ever, you know? And I know, what I'm saying right now is, like, deeply uncool, right? Deeply, deeply un-internet cool is saying, like, Miku is, like, overplayed, right? But it's just like, man, did we need 1,000 trillion fan works of Miku, or could we have maybe cut it off at just 1 trillion? Yeah, she is like a cultural icon. I don't really understand what the grounds are for that. Whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just, I never got it. I don't get it. I don't get what there is to get, and I think the reason for that is that there is nothing to get. There is nothing underneath the surface there. It's just a popular thing. I'm gonna go with Yuri. I don't have any strong feelings about either of these characters, frankly. Excuse me. Miku's Vocaloid voice is the tutorial voice in Scratch and Melody, by the way. Any Scratch and Melody fans out there? I probably won't be streaming that game because I suck at it, but Isabel probably will. I don't want to put words in her mouth. And, like, I know one of the things is that, like, Vocaloid is extremely popular in not America. Like, and I know it's an amount of popular in America, but it is way more popular. So it's easy to be like, oh, who the fuck is this bitch, you know? But at the same time, tons of Americans, or English-speaking internet users, seem to absolutely adore her anyway. So, whatever. I don't know. She's Computer Barbie. That's funny. How do you feel about the Gorillas characters? I'm not trying to be aggressive here, but is this like a gotcha? Like, because I feel like the Gorillas characters have way more. What's the word? Character. They actually have characters. They actually have like a discernible personality that seems to remain somewhat consistent. Even then, I mean, I'm not like a big super fan of like the individual characters, but they are entertaining and amusing, and I see why you would say make fan art for them or whatever. I think there's just like more to go off, you know? Oh, Our King. Our King is from Ninja Turtles, I think? Also, we got a banger from CBS 2 here. Is it the true love will make it? Is it the true love will make it? I don't know, I think just personally, and again, this is just all personal preference, but I really dislike things that I perceive as like vapid, and sometimes that may lead to me sort of assuming that something is kind of like vapid and empty when it actually isn't, right? But that's just something I super dislike, and especially like, you know, when something that just feels kind of empty dominates cultural space like that, you know, and is just like the most popular thing, you know, Fortnite, you know, where it's like something, I don't know. I love great art and great characters, and I'm not trying to like say that like, oh, my taste is like impeccable and I never like dumb things, but I just like my media and my entertainment to have like something to it besides just this is purdy. I guess, I don't know. So it's easy for me to sound like an incel fucking talking about how I don't care for... I don't care. I never cared for Miku. DJ Captain Cat Kit. I think have we seen this guy too? He has like a pirate hat, I think. I might be totally wrong on this. It's like a little cat with like a pirate hat, right? I'm just gonna be totally fucking wrong. You do like Danganronpa after all. Like is such a strong term. Oh no, it's this guy. It's the Rakuga Kids guy. Hell yeah. And he's got like, I think I know how I got pirate hat out of that, because he's got like a do-rag. Gotta go Rakuga Kids loyalty. She insists upon herself. Dude, Miku insists upon herself so much. There's a personality trait. It's not even true. Internet artists insist upon Miku. What the fuck is this? Do you like Persona 3 characters? What, just like all of them on average? I don't know. They definitely have personality. Oh, look at Shu, he's sleeping. He's so cute. It's dark in my room, though, so I can't even really show you on my webcam. I'll show you, you'll get a bit of just Shu cam at the end of the stream. This music is awesome. Isabel finished Persona 3, by the way, and I remember, like... Oh my god, that was awesome. During... It was like... Some ending shit was happening. There was like... She beat the final boss, and I like went upstairs to like go get some food or something. And I came back downstairs, and... The very end of the final cutscene was playing on the TV, and she just turned around and looked at me, and she's got tears coming down her face. She was like, holy shit, they hit me with an emotionally devastating ending. Kinda out of nowhere. So, I mean, I won't spoil anything, but it was... it was kind of sweet. I love DJ Captain Cat Kit. I really wish, like... Because clearly, like, somebody just, you know, ported this character's sprites over from Rakuga Kids into Mugen. But I don't... If we've seen other Rakuga Kids characters in here, it's been very few of them. Oh, that was the last one before the tournament. Shit. Yeah, we could probably do... We can do a tournament. Let's do the tournament. Fuck it. I really wish that when they did that, they would import, like, all the characters. I know that's a fuck ton of work, but I would love to see more Rakuga Kids representation on SaltyBet. Look at this fucking Evo Moment 37 emote with the shitty, like, tween-based animation. It looks so bad. Okay, you know, it's changing game mode. I guess I'll turn on the light and I'll show you guys some Shu cam. Give me 1 second. Persona 3 was cool. Those games are not for me, though, man. Not at all. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna go turn on the light. Persona games just seem like they would fucking melt my brain. I feel like I got my brain melted just from hearing and watching it be played in the other room, honestly. Okay, let's get a webcam on. 1 second here. Okay, oh shit, and I unplugged it with my foot like a dumbass, 'cause I had to do the stupid coming out of my nose bit. There's Shu, you can see him, he's so blurry. Okay, here. He's very sleepy right now. He's so sleepy. So sleepy, so cute. There's this big wheel. There's poop in the wheel. You can tell that he likes the wheel because the poop is, like, concentrated near the wheel the most. It's like, here are the places where he spends the most time. Next to his food bowl and in his wheel. He loves to eat and he loves to work out. What a fucking Chad. He's been ignoring his body pillow this whole time. Yes, hello, Shu. He's so sleepy. Yeah, he's got a poop heat map. I am so lucky that I get to just look over at him every day and see his beauty. Can we snatch a glimpse at his peats? No, not really. Sometimes I can see his little chicken legs. It's very cute. Okay. There's your shoe break. Whoa, SaltyBet. That's awesome. You're watching me watching SaltyBet. Anyway, that's how he's doing. So what were we talking about? Persona? I think Persona games are actually like some sort of government. It's like a psyop, you know? Oh, Faust, nice. Where they're trying to see if they can make the best soundtrack ever constructed for a video game and then make you hate that soundtrack. It's like some sort of like deep government fucking, it's a conspiracy, right? They're testing, they're trying to see, and I believe they succeeded. They succeeded in making this. Best soundtrack ever fucking conceived, and also you will hate it by the end of the game because you will hear all of these incredible songs 6 billion times. Like, oh my god. Excuse me. Putin, by the way, normally his name is Rasputin, but this one's called Last Putin. I don't know what the difference is, but he's got a high-ass win rate, and he's funny. He, like, blows you a kiss or something. He does, like, a Marilyn Monroe thing with his like, robes. They get, like, flung up, and he does, like, weirdly feminine things sometimes that you would not expect from his character. I just heard Falcon Punch. S-tier tournament is pretty poggers, by the way. I think on Fridays or something, there's like a specific day of the week where they have X-tier tournaments. This man hates Miku, hates Persona, hates Toho, hates life. What's next? I know you're, like, joking a certain amount, but I don't hate any of those things. I don't. Like, it's like, I'm not allowed to acknowledge when something is not in my tastes. I'm not allowed to, like, be discerning, you know? I'm not allowed to know what I like. It's like, I know sometimes people are like, oh, Grapefruit, oh, he's like such a hater, oh, he's like so negative. But it's like, I don't think people understand. I am in like a default state of loving life and loving the media that I enjoy and loving so many things. Like, seriously, like, I feel like I'm actually like an intensely happy, like, joyous person. I know I'm not allowed to make this distinction on myself, but it's just like, that's how I feel. And then it's like, I also just feel comfortable talking about what things I do or don't like, because I don't see it as like this huge deal, where it's like, oh, I'm like condemning the thing, oh, I'm banish thee to the pits of hell. It's just like, I like talking about media, and when something does or doesn't like glom with me, I like talking about the ways that it does or doesn't glom with me. Yes, I know glom is a very funny word. I'm gonna go cynical bet here too. I don't know. it's like, I love so many things, like, let me count the ways, you know, and there are so many video games that I love, and you know, I love playing Toho, and I love the music and the presentation in Persona, you know, Miku. And I watch anime sometimes. It's not all hate. It's actually a very small percentage of my opinions are hate. You know? Yeah, exactly. And even when you don't like something in Toho, you don't let it overwhelm your enjoyment. That's the thing. And I feel like maybe some people have that mentality where they're like, oh, I don't like this one aspect of the thing and now it's rotten. You know, whereas for me, it's just like, I genuinely really enjoy just talking about this shit, you know? And you know what else I enjoy? Is like actual discourse where people present other ideas, you know, and it's like, oh, you know, that's a good point. I'm now thinking about this thing in a different light. Like, that's magical. That's magical to me. I really, really resent this idea that I am like, you know, and again, it's like the like abuser thing where it's like you don't get to choose if you said something hateful or not. Like, it's up to other people's interpretation. But I just feel the need to defend myself here because, like, I love so many things. You know, I am overall very happy in life and so content that I just feel comfortable talking about these things. Anyway. Hawk Girl. This is not an official... I think actually both of these are edits or like unofficial sprites. I don't think Hawk Girl, like, she looks like CVS or like MVC rather, but I don't think she's an actual MVC character. We're gonna go with Schlossel Pre. I'm about a fucking Pre looking at her tits. Sorry. Cut his mic. Whatever. The person who fucking made this sprite made her tits fucking massive and made them like boing oing oing when she spawns in, okay? Look, watch. Boing oing oing. Yeah, up top, bro. Yeah, all these early matches have been like super skewed. So we've not really, I think, yeah, I'm on a 4-win streak, about to be a 5, but I've barely made any money. Yes, she was breasting boobily. Let's take a look at the bracket while this extremely boring match is happening. We got Barangas Kaikiski, hashtag reload. Oh, and we got Heart Whitley gear, hell yeah. I love that misspelled name, Double. I assume that's not the Skullgirls character, right? I honestly don't see... Oh, Sayabon, I think, is another one of those, like, ASCII characters. So that's kind of cool. Kaikiski. I know. He's from Guilty Gear. Dumbass, you grabbed nothing and put a tornado on nothing. Oh, she's about to fucking choke hard. Okay. I almost want to see her lose just to see something exciting happening in this tournament. Yeah, I hate Whitley gear. This is a song by Thoughts. Look in the chat there. Who is a future funk artist who is quite popular. I think just very prolific. They just made a fuck ton of music, so it's like impossible not to hear about them when you're into that sort of stuff. One thing that I've been enjoying about the Twitter algorithm recently, which you gotta take your fucking joy where you can get it with the Twitter algorithm, I've been being shown a lot of, like, vaporwave posting lately, which I'm, wow, that move just sucks. It just doesn't connect sometimes. Alright, let's bring it back, Hawk Girl, come on. Let's get the reverse 3-0. What do you love that people hate? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, how do you define, like, people hate a thing? Because, I mean, there's somebody out there who hates everything. Like, damn, Hawk Girl, wow, that move just is broken. It just doesn't connect. I don't know. I don't know how the hell to answer that. Give us a hot take to get mad at you at. Oh, Jesus. But, like, specifically the take has to be thing is good when people think it's bad. I don't know. I tend to leap to the defense of, like, what a lot of people call, like, indie pixel shit. I tend to, like, white knight for indie games a lot, I guess. That's something. I'm literally looking through my, like, list of games. Okay, and now I will turn on my heel and say, here's a beloved... Okay, Hat in Time was kind of rough. Hat in Time was a little rough around the edges. And it was still a fun game, and I enjoyed playing it. Hat in Time was a little rough. But that's not something I love that other people hate. Like, Hat in Time's a good game, but it's not, like... A lot of people were treating it like this fucking, like, revelation. Where it's like, oh, the indie game has been revitalized totally, and it's like, eh. Game that I like that people hate. Oh yeah, I also did not care for Amnesia. I know this is just, like, making me look like a hater more and more. See, like, I could say, like, Portal 2, but Portal 2 is a highly beloved game. It just has a loud, what the fuck, base of, like, contrarians. What the fuck is happening? Who is that? That was awesome. I think, like, for me, it's not so much like, oh, here's a thing that I like that people hate. It's gonna be more like, here's a thing that I like that most people don't fucking know exists. Like, Snapshot. Snapshot's a really fun indie game. That's a really cool indie game that I feel never gets any recognition. Gosh. And, like, yeah, Perspective. Nobody's heard of Perspective, but that's a good game. I guess, like, Bullet Hells. I think a lot of people kind of hate Bullet Hells, but I'm into that genre. I think we could just say generally there. I am literally just scrolling through my, like, list of games here. This is so pathetic. Hotline Miami 2, I think, is a pretty, again, there's a lot of people who love Hotline Miami 2. That's the thing, it's, like, hated. How do you quantify that? Hotline Miami 2, I think, has had quite a lot of hate levied toward it, but I love that game. Holy shit, I love that game. Oh, that's awesome. And then there's, like, I don't know, Normality. Like, I like Normality, but I acknowledge that it's kind of a shitty game. But it's got, like, a lot of interesting facets to it. I don't know, Knit Underground? We gotta find, like, one really solid example of, like, here's a game that, like, everybody fucking hates. and I'm like the only fan of. I don't know, Wario Land 3, that's not a hated game. Boom, 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 boom. Half-Life 2, I'll defend Half-Life 2. All the, like, Valve sequels, I think, basically. I'm sorry, I'm just looking through my list here. Again, there's a bunch of games here that are, like, obscure, but I don't feel like that quantifies, that translates over to hated. Donkey Kong Country? I don't know, that's such a beloved game. But people do hate it. There are people who hate it. Oh. Boom. The instant just add water contrarian game that people hate that I like. Zelda 2. I love Zelda 2. It has flaws, but I fucking love Zelda 2. And that is a game that I think you can very fairly say is widely hated. Alright, we're gonna go with Piccolo because DBZ. Otherwise, I think I would honestly vote for Heart Guilty Gear. She's not actually from Guilty Gear, she's from Arcana Heart. But, it's just like a Guilty Gearified version of the character, and also they mistyped her name. I love Zelda 2. I kind of didn't like Link to the Past. Let's see here. These fucking... Oh, it's looking like Guilty Gear, she does have a real chance. Because I feel like I've seen this character, like, do things in the past. That's why I maybe would have voted for her. Yeah, like Brain Dead. There's a game that nobody has fucking played. I don't know. Come on, Piccolo, do whatever this is. Did he miss? No, he hit her. Good. I think I remember hearing on Twitter in the past couple of days that, like, Piccolo is Toriyama, or was Toriyama's favorite character. So, I hope he wins. Nice. Again, like, I'm scrolling through this list and I'm seeing a ton of things that are, like, you know, obscure games. I keep saying it. Meep, meep, meep. Oh, you know what? Dear Esther, Gone Home! Gone Home. That's my fucking... That's my home run there. People fucking hate Gone Home, and I love that game. I love Gone Home and Dear Esther. Walking Sims. I will defend certain walking sim games. That's like, you can't contest that one. People fucking hate Gone Home. Let's see here. I'm now, like, super obsessively going through this whole list, and it's a long-ass list, too. Her voice! Hell yeah, Piccolo. Let's go, baby. This is the one day I'll root for DBZ characters. Dark Souls 2, I have a pretty average opinion on, frankly. The classic, like, it is deeply flawed, and it's probably the worst Souls game, but it's still head and shoulders above a lot of other action-adventure games. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm actually, like, really into this question now, and I'm I'm maybe getting too into this question. Because we need to find, like, the right... Oh, here's Sayabun. Versus a Tuhu, goddammit. I don't know if she's actually a Tuhu, but she looks like a Tuhu, obviously. Let's go all in on Sayabon, and if we lose it, then we lose it. This is the first actually, like, kind of close win rate situation. Yeah, I'm try-harding the question. Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, I think that's a pretty, like, disliked game. And I like that one. Again, it's not really hated, necessarily. Peggle 2? People don't hate Peggle 2. That, like, weird lemon thing, I think, is its own fighter, too, isn't it? And, I mean, lots of people hate Undertale. I love Undertale. That's a cheap question. That's a cheap answer, though. Root Beer Tapper? Nobody hates Root Beer Tapper. Okay, we're in the... Now I'm in the, like, arcade games one, which I feel like there's not going to be a whole lot here. I lost. Let's find, like, one more really great example. Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy's Invention. This is not looking too good for Sayabon here. It was a risk. It was a risk, and we knew it. We knew it was a risk. Darius. Now, there's a shitty game. The original Darius. No fucking thanks. Minesweeper. I gotta play Gone Home at some point, too. Yeah, rip. Massive rip. Come on, just one more, and then I'll be done. Oh, Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. I like Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs more than The Dark Descent. There's my, like... That's a pretty hipstery, controversial, take there, I think. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. I don't know. Does Zelda Twilight Princess, do we count that? I feel like a lot of people hate on Twilight Princess, but I really, really like that game. Damn. Massive rip. Let me go gravity, water my shoulder. Well, we lost all of our money. We made so little money throughout this tournament, and then we just lost it all. Yeah, I know Skyward Sword it would be the ideal hot take one, but I haven't played Skyward Sword. I just simply haven't. Okay, now we start doing stupid betting, where we bet on the stupid fucking Jin Bros characters against a Toho with an 87% win rate in S tier. The Plutonia experiment, that Doom level pack, that's pretty hated, but also loved, I think. I love how I've kept going. It's because we're so near the end of, like, the list here. Stanley Parable? I love the Stanley Parable, and people hate on that. Jabroni Mike fucking hates the Stanley Parable, which is funny. I'm noticing a trend of, I think overall here, it's like I am very forgiving of games that might be light on gameplay. You know, where they don't have many, like, mechanics and systems. Do you like Final Doom? Isn't Final Doom a collection of multiple Doom level packs? Plutonia is in Final Doom, right? Or am I wrong on that? Damn. Fucking massive rip. Okay, yeah. We're gonna leave it at that. There's some examples. again, I think the trend that I'm noticing is that there are a lot of games that people resent for not having a lot of gameplay, and I'm kind of forgiving of those. Okay, we're done with this conversation. I think the idea with the Stanley Parable, wow, we actually got kind of close there, is that it insists upon itself, much like Miku. Okay, double. I don't know what double is. An SMT, like Shin Megami Tensei? I should refresh my window. It's lagging behind a little bit. Oh. Double is very lame. I'm extremely disappointed by double. Let's just keep betting upset until we get something. And maybe we'll never get something. Yeah, Skullgirl's characters actually are not on here. I believe SaltyBet, they like got in trouble at one point because there were Skullgirl's characters on it. And I believe... yeah. If you type the word Skullgirls in the chat, your message doesn't get sent because they don't even want people asking about it. I believe the people who make Skullgirls have lawyers that are very, very litigious, which means that those characters aren't going to show up on here, which is a shame because, you know, Skullgirls is a great game. These fucking voice lines. Evil side, evil side. Look at this fucking dumb shit. He's like air dashing forward and then he's got a move that sends him straight down to the ground. And he's just juggling over and over with that. Evil slash. Is that what he's saying? Oh, you dumb bitch, you missed. Oh, double is so obnoxious. He might take the tournament. I don't know if something, maybe the Tuhu that was in the last match might take him out, but Alice just won against him somehow. It seems like he's very aggressive, but also maybe kind of stupid. Like if his AI was a little smarter, he could fucking dominate. No, actually, he's jobbing. And that did hit, I think, somehow. Evo slash. Yeah, let's root for Piccolo. This is Piccolo's tournament. I kind of doubt that it's Piccolo's tournament, but we can dream. We can dream. Munch. Nice. I'm glad that has a massive hitbox. Beaver slash. Beaver slash. Oh, that didn't hit, and that's a shame. God. What an annoying fucking character. This is making me think of, like, Smash Ultimate in a weird way, and I know Smash Ultimate is far from being the fighting game with, like, the dashiest and craziest, like, fastest movement. But just the way it's like, you know, the way your opponent will move sometimes. Where it's like, damn, just, like, fucking throw out a move, dude. Like, fucking fight me. And I know that's a scrub quote. But I don't know. I'm not a pro. I am a scrub. Like, what can I say? Okay, now we're in round 2. Oh, 74-74. I'm gonna go for last Putin, or whatever. Even though, I mean, just look at Blue. You know she's powerful. She's got like a broken cuff on her arm, like she's fucking Black Quill from Ace Attorney 5 Dual Destinies. I don't think I've ever seen this version of Rasputin before today. Yeah, I hate, like, footsies in something like Street Fighter is a lot less annoying. I feel like in Smash, footsies are so annoying. And, like, just playing evasively, and I know. Like, I've seen recently another thing that Twitter has been showing me a lot of is like Smash Brothers Twitter. And the discourse, I'm so glad I stopped playing Smash, because the discourse around Smash and the conversations people have, and just like the clips people post of them playing like wicked annoying, it's just like, oh man, I'm so glad I'm out of there. Like, I could have just sunk into the Smash hole for like my whole career, but I got out. I fucking got out. Come on, clutch it out, dude. Yeah! The magic pixel. Nice, there's his Marilyn Monroe pose. It's just specifically the way people move in Smash, where it's like, again, I know it works, right? But like, it's so irritating, and it's just like, for a casual enjoyer who just wants to like fucking bash each other's brains out and just like, not like super mindlessly, but you know, it's like at the level that I'm at, playing against somebody who's gonna be like playing Sonic, and just like one of the top ultimate players right now is a Sonic player who will get stock advantage and then camp and run away for the entire rest of the game. And that's just his recurring strategy, and he does that constantly. And it's like everybody hates him because it's so annoying and so boring, and so, I just think at a certain point kind of antithetical to what a lot of people enjoy about fighting games, regardless of whether or not it works. It's just like, a lot of people don't enjoy playing like that, you know? It's a common feeling, I think, in any fighting game, not even just Smash. Nice Falcon Punch sound while this is happening. Is like, oh my god, insane. A lot of people enjoy fighting games for completely different reasons. And it kind of sometimes feels like some people play fighting games literally just because they want to win. They want to exert any form of dominance that they can over other people by any means necessary. Where it's like literally the only thing that brings certain people joy about a fighting game is seeing their character on the win screen, you know, and like nothing else matters. And that's so disheartening to people who want to, I don't know, be a little more expressive in a fighting game and like do cool things. Again, I know all of this, yeah, it's scrub quotes. All of this is gonna get copy-pasted to scrub quotes, right? But doesn't it feel like some people just don't even, it's like, why are you even playing this game if you don't even want to play the fucking game? Okay, Putin lost hard. Hey, so he took one game. Now we got Schlussel. Yeah, and I think something that Smash in particular promotes, like Smash Ultimate and Smash 4, is like passivity and taking as few risks as possible. This is something I've heard, like, you know, top-level Smash players talk about, where it's just like, it's just almost an inevitable eventuality of playing Smash, is you're just gonna take fewer and fewer risks, you're gonna play more and more lame, and that's just like the evolution of how people play a game. Stalling has been a hated strategy since World War I. I remember at one point in my Smash days, it was like, oh, there's like a Smash like YouTuber tournament or something. There was some kind of like online Smash tournament that I participated in. And I fought one round against like this wicked annoying Sonic player who was basically doing exactly that, where they just like get these like every once in a while stray hits, and then they're just like running away the entire rest of the game. For like 90% of their game plan is just evasion, you know? And it's like, I'm sorry if this makes me Dr. Eggman, right? But I was just like, yeah, I forfeit. I don't want to fight you. Like, I don't, nothing about this is why I play this game. You know? It's like, yeah, you can just take the win, have it. Like, you clearly want it so fucking bad that you're willing to not play the video game against me, so you can just have it. I don't care. This is clearly way more important for you than it is for me. It's not looking so hot for Barangus. We've done my classic thing. A few safe bets at the beginning, then we lose all our money, and then I just go for upsets and never get them. Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is like kind of a lame thing about S-tier tournaments. It's like you're gonna get a bunch of really like flashy, powerful characters, but a lot of them, just by very nature of who's in S-tier, it's gonna be a lot kind of more boring characters. We got some Guilty Gear guys in here, I don't know. But frankly, a lot of these fighters have been pretty dull to watch. Putin was cool. And that's, you know, I've talked about this before, how I think, like, multiplayer games in general, like, versus multiplayer, is not my favorite kind of, like, game. Like, I just don't really enjoy them very much, because it's like some random asshole is responsible for my fun, you know? It's like I'm responsible for other people having fun, and other people are responsible for me having fun, but they might not have any sort of sense of responsibility to not act like an asshole. Like, this is not a feeling that is mutual, you know? Alright, Piccolo. We're going Piccolo no matter what. Oh, no. Okay. Whatever. No, he's got 70% win rate. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. Yeah, exactly. God forbid your definition of fun is different, even if you both get that. Yeah. So true. So true. Sorry, I just pulled out like 3 of my eyebrow hairs. Do you guys ever like groom your eyebrows? I know, I'm a Smash YouTuber, I'm into grooming. This is like a nervous habit that I've had like my whole fucking life. It's just like pulling out my eyebrow hairs. Sometimes I'll take a lint roller, actually. No, let me go get the lint roller. Hold on. It's like I hate having like loose hairs, you know? Oh, Piccolo, come on, man. And like, yeah, I do it with my eyelashes too, cause like an eyelash will get like crooked, you know, and it'll be like in your line of vision, and it's like, get the fuck out of there. But it's really satisfying to me to take a lint roller to my eyebrows. I know that's like stupid. This is something, I feel like this is like a guy thing. This is something that like girls would like retch at hearing that I do this. Because girls, like, you know, a lot of them super, sort of anally like pluck their eyebrows and stuff and then like draw them back on. But I'm just taking a lint roller and just applying it and then ripping it off. And it just gets like, you know, 4 or 5 loose hairs off of there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then it's kind of like using one of those, Bior or Biore or whatever, those like nose strips. Where it, have you ever done one of those, like the pore strips that you put on your nose? And it like takes out all the like weird shit that's in your pores? Those are so satisfying. I just love looking at those. It's kind of the same satisfaction I get from like, you know, people like pimple popping and like ear cleaning and stuff. Just the, like things being removed from your body. All right, Piccolo, seal the deal. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. If Piccolo can win a tournament today, that will be great. And you know, I'm not gonna try to put too much pressure on him, you know, we don't want to, you know, but he's already done so well. We're so proud of Piccolo. Sort of like anal beads in a way. Yeah, that's not at all what I was talking about, chat. That's complete, that's not even close. Yeah. I'm gonna recycle you. At least he's environmentally friendly. Actually used up, there were like 2 strips left on this. Oh, hell yeah. Left on this roll. And I think I've depleted it. Yeah, I can't even pick off the last strip on the roll. Wow. You know you have Panasonic Blu-ray, 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. Panasonic Blu-ray, Christmas in July. 32-inch LCD TV. Everything's on sale in July. I don't know this part. The H.H. Gregg version. Yeah, holy shit, Double is getting wrecked. Good. I hate Double. I don't even know why I bet it on Double. I hate him. H.H. Greggs. H.H. Greggs. H.H. Gregg. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Double, you annoying ass. It's gonna be Flawless Spectre versus Piccolo, surely, in the end. Next match is gonna be... Wait. Did it already put the results through? Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be Zenkasen Ibaraki versus Schlussel Pre. I think Schlussel probably... No. We'll see. So many people. H.H. Greggs. It's places, not people. Fuck. Real tough to say. Christmas in July. The 2-inch. It's so burned into my brain, man. In July. What I really love about the H.H. Gregg stuff is that people make genuinely, like, beautiful sounding remixes with it, and it's, like, the most fucking soulless, grating, terrible commercial. That's the power of humanity, is taking something that awful and making it into something beautiful. Okay, I don't even know what the odds are gonna be like here. It's probably gonna be stacked in favor... Oh, no. Never mind. I thought it would be stacked in favor of red, but it's in favor of blue. Can you feel it? I can't feel it. I can't feel my limbs. Everything goddamn in July! So I think we'll finish off the tournament, and then we'll be done for today. I think that works. Speaking of Dual Destinies, I need to finish that game. We got like pretty far through Dual Destinies, and then we got distracted by Persona 3. Oh, I also beat Undertale Yellow, and it was quite good. I don't think I'm really on the same like wavelength as a lot of like fan games. There's a sort of tonal dissonance for it, where it's like, it's just like clearly not written by the same people, you know? And I know it's like obviously, and they did a good job with a lot of like the stuff, and it did feel very Undertale-y, but it's just, and it's also like, was the character of Flowey really meant to exist for more than one game? I don't know, maybe Flowey will show up in Deltarune, but kind of felt like a one-game sort of character, if that makes any sense. But then Flowey's talking a ton and saying a ton of shit that like sort of feels out of character in Undertale Yellow. I don't know. But the animation and the battles and the character designs and all the cool like attacks and shit, that was top-notch in Undertale Yellow. It was very, very cool. But I'm not huge on, I think, fan games in general. I think my favorite fan game isn't even a fan game. It's fucking Half-Life Opposing Force. Okay, here's where, unfortunately, Piccolo is probably going to lose. Let's just keep it real here. Like, listen, everybody at home. Does he do the spirit? Does he do the thing where everybody... He doesn't do the thing, right? Where everybody in the world, like, holds up their arms and gives him his power. He's not that guy. But we could try. Everybody just try. Just try at home, even though it's probably not lore accurate. He doesn't, but he could. He could. Okay. Piccolo is like a villain turned good guy, right? Like he comes around. Wow, 1-to-1 odds. That's crazy. Dragon Ball is very sort of pro wrestling adjacent, to my understanding, you know? That's kind of how it feels, where it has like heels and then, you know, the heel turn, and it's got all these like big sort of hyped up rivalries and shit. Oh, come on, Piccolo. Oh, he's parrying that shit like a boss! Yes! Those parries were awesome. Hell yeah. Big on thought! Oh. Hell yeah. Like, something that I didn't know is that there was it was like versus like Jiren or Jiren, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And I'm sure this is like common knowledge for like everybody but me. But I learned that like this is like a big cultural thing in like Mexico and shit, was they hyped up this big fight between characters in Dragon Ball, and it was like literally there were gigantic crowds of people watching TV screens with this fight playing on it and like cheering him on and stuff to beat Jiren. Which is fucking crazy, and there were like posters and everywhere. It's like the match of the century and shit. That's pretty cool. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but you gotta admit when shit's cool, right? Piccolo, let's fucking go, dude. Keep it up, man. Keep up the good work. His parries are on another level. Oh. And you know, it's fine. Lose 2 rounds for all I care, as long as you win 1 more. He's got 1 meter. Oh yeah, dude. Holy shit, Piccolo. Ain't no way. Thank you guys at home for lending your energy. And I'm gonna need you to do it 1 more time for the final match of the tournament. Holy shit! Everybody, hands in the air! For Piccolo! God, SaltyBet's so much more fun when you care about DZ characters. Holy shit, this is so real. This is so fucking real. I'm not gonna make a lot of money off of this, but I don't care. Everybody get those hands up, man. Get your hands up in the air. Shu, I want to see your hands in the air too. Oh man, and to anybody who doesn't know, the finals of a tournament are best of 9. It's first to 5 wins, I believe. So we're in here for the long haul. Hopefully this is not just Piccolo getting destroyed the whole time. In fact, isn't this stage in the background based on a, like, Mr. Satan stage from a Dragon Ball game? Or some sort of unofficial thing, maybe? Alright, Piccolo. At least, let's have a good fight. Let's make it a good fight, if nothing else, man. Holy shit, 3-to-1 odds. Never tell Piccolo the odds. Never. Oh, look at him. Wait, this is awesome. Teleports behind you, teleports behind you, teleports behind you, teleports behind you. Parry, parry, kick! Yes! Holy shit. He's hitting the teleport gritty. Oh my god, Piccolo, you dream of a man. Oh my god. And, you know, I love a move like that that's like a huge multi-hit, because even if they block it, it does a fuck ton of damage anyway for a blocked move. Is that Shenlong? Did she summon a dragon? Oh man, come on, Piccolo. Yeah! Holy shit. It's still close though. These matches have been close, so it's kind of it's still anyone's game, but Piccolo's doing good. He takes a licking and he keeps on ticking, you know what I mean? What the fuck happened there? She like reversed his super at him. Did she reflect something? It's very rare that you see reflectors in SaltyBet, but they do exist. Oh. Oh. Oh, what a Chad! Holy shit, can we just sweep her? Sweep her, King! Sweep her! Oh, parries an eagle like a badass. Right, he's got like stretchy powers, right? Very nice. Eagle parry. God, what a fucking Chad. Oh, hell yeah. Yes! 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 Everybody, hands in the air! Lend him your power! This one's for Akira. This is beautiful. Oh my god, he did like half of her health in one hit. Oh, oh, those parries are pure serotonin. Do it. Yes. Oh, what a Chad. 5-0, bitch. And you know what? We got a decent chunk of change off of that, too. World of Warcraft menu. That's funny. Wow. Well, what a perfect way to honor the legend. That's amazing. I couldn't have dreamed of it going better than that. Very, very cool. And I think with that, we're gonna stop. We're done. Let's get a little bit of yeah, fitting stream title. Always bet DBZ, baby. Hell yeah. And I got such an average amount of money off of it, but whatever. We still won. It was very hype. Thank you, Piccolo. Very cool. And now I'll give you guys a little bit of Shu Cam as a little treat. You can have Shu as a treat. Hi, Shu. Hi, baby Shu. Whoa, the wind is like howling outside of my house. Holy fuck. Can I give you pets, Shu? Can I give you little pets? Yeah. Oh. He might not be in the mood. He has to be in a specific mood to receive petting. Yes, hello, buddy. Yes, hello. No, that's not food. That's my pingy. Yeah. There's no thoughts going on in that little noggin of his. None at all. What a beautiful creature. He's eating his peat. He's eating his little toe. But he's very sleepy right now, so I'll leave him alone. Hi, buddy. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. That was very fun. Should we go raid somebody? Food? This is food? This is not food. Okay. Is anybody... I doubt anybody that I know is streaming. Oh, Vinny is streaming Final Fantasy. I don't know. I don't know if I care enough to raid that. I don't think I'm super interested in playing a difficult game about climbing. I'm sorry. I know it's a getting over it like... I don't think I need any more getting over it likes. Should we go raid the mold channel? Let's go raid Putrovision. Putrovision. Still molding up that rice. Let's do that. A few people in the comments of the last VOD where I did this were asking how to spell this. It is P-E-U-T-R-O-V-I-S-U-O-N. This is the Rice Going Moldy channel. So I hope you guys all had a lovely time. I know I did. Rest in peace, Toriyama. Piccolo won a whole damn tournament in his honor. I think nothing could be more appropriate, right? Take it easy, guys.